The CDC says gun violence in the U.S. increased about 35% during the pandemic. That's the highest level since 1994. Even though gun violence impacts all communities, Black people and those living in poverty suffer the most. Tonight, ABC 10's lead race and culture reporter Candace Red explains why.
I have to be her voice, because if I'm not her voice, she'll become forgotten.
Jennifer Redmon continues to fight for justice after the loss of her 19-year-old daughter. Police say someone shot and killed Soraya Redmon at the Stone Creek apartment complex in Natomas on September 25th, 2020.
I can just imagine her screaming. And the sad thing is, nobody has said anything.
Police released this surveillance footage last year in April, showing a group of people possibly connected to the crime. To this day, the case remains unsolved.
My fear was always what could happen to my sons because they were Black men. I never thought I'd have to worry about my Black daughter.
I don't want no other parent to go through what I'm going through.
Lugenia Westside is a heartbroken mother, too. She says someone shot and killed her son, 17-year-old Deontay Whiteside, in front of their home in Elk Grove on June 23, 2016.
Sometimes I wonder before things happen, like with my son, did they think about the effect it would have on me?
Police arrested and charged a group of 6 people in connection to the crime.
They shot a little girl after they shot my son. To cover up his murder. She lived, and so she was able to give them information that they needed to arrest the people.
Even though all communities face gun violence, some suffer more than others. The CDC says Black people are at least 4 times more likely to be shot and killed than the overall U.S. population. They're also 12 times more likely than white people to fall victim to gun violence. In 2020, there were more than 19,000 gun homicides, with Black people accounting for 61% and white people 20%.
Our country has failed to look at this as a public health crisis.
Gregory Jackson, who's with the Community Justice Action Fund, says racial disparities and gun violence exist by design.
We can't arrest our way out of this problem. We have to figure out how we can heal folks. This is not just as simple as racism. It's more about how the root causes are impacting and oppressing individuals and the number of risk factors that exist in a said community.
Some risk factors stemming from systemic inequities and structural racism include lack of economic, housing, and educational opportunities.
Just as much as we have to acknowledge the oppression that's happened, more importantly, we have to start to dismantle it.
Now, outside of dismantling systemic barriers in communities of color, advocates say more investment is also needed in community-based gun violence prevention programs.